Today we're talking about fact families and linking addition and subtraction. But what is a fact family? Well, you know what a family is. You belong to a family. And in maths, we also have something called a fact family. In maths, it's actually a group of math facts, but it's using the same numbers. So today we're going to think about these numbers: the number 10, the number 6, and the number 4. And we're going to build some facts. The first fact we can think about is 6 plus 4 equals 10. We know this because 6 is a part, 4 is a part, and 10 is the whole. That's one fact. But now let's think about the exact same numbers, but we're going to put them in a different order. We're still going to add them, but this time we're thinking about how 4 plus 6 equals 10. That's another fact for our fact family. So let's take a look at both of those. What's the same? What is different? Can you see that in addition, both parts add together to make the whole? And it doesn't matter if we start with the number 6 and add 4, or if we start with the number 4 and add 6. We still get 10. So did you know we're actually not finished yet? What other facts can we make? And remember, we're using the same three numbers: 10, 6, and 4. Only this time, let's think about subtraction. Can you think of a subtraction fact for the numbers 10, 6, 4? I can. I can think 10 subtract 6 equals 4. And there's actually one more subtraction fact we can make. We could say 10 subtract 4 equals 6. So now we have two more facts using the same group of numbers. Take a look. What is the same? What's different? Now, let's take a look at all of the facts in our fact family. You're going to see that we're using the same three numbers. Do you remember the first fact we made? It was 6 plus 4 equals 10. Then we made 4 plus 6 equals 10. And then we moved on to subtraction and said 10 subtract 6 equals 4. And finally, 10 subtract 4 equals 6. We have 4 facts, all in a fact family. So what did you notice? Take a look. Look at the addition questions. What do you notice? Look at the subtraction questions. What do you notice? Could you fill in these stem sentences? Addition always and subtraction always. Look carefully. Did you think what I was thinking? That addition always adds both of the parts. And if you look at subtraction, subtraction always begins with the whole amount. This is really important to remember. Okay, it's time for you to have a go. I want you to think about writing the fact family for the bar model. That means using this bar model, what facts can you tell me using these three numbers? Here's a hint. There are 2 addition questions and 2 subtraction questions. Pause here and have a go, and then we'll see if we got the same facts. Are you ready? I'm going to start with an addition question. 6 plus 8 equals 14. Did you get that one? And the other addition question? 8 plus 6 equals 14. So here we have 2 addition facts. But remember, I said that there are 2 addition facts and 2 subtraction facts. Here's the first subtraction fact. 14 subtract 6 equals 8. And finally, 14 subtract 8 equals 6. We have 4 facts for our fact family. Did you remember? What is it about addition? What is it about subtraction? Addition always adds both parts, and subtraction always begins with the whole. Let's take a look at this part-whole model. Oh, it's not finished. I can see the hole, and it has 2 10 frames. One is completely full, and one only has 2 shells. That would give it a total of 12. Well done. And one of the parts has only 1 10 frame with 8 shells. But then we have one that's empty. We don't know. So I wonder what we could do to find out the answer. Well, our first challenge is to write 4 facts. And we want to include the question mark. We want to include what we don't know. Because eventually I want you to tell me which fact did you use to find the answer. So let's see. What addition fact could we write? Yes, we could say 8 plus something is equal to 12. We could also write 12 subtract 8 equals something. Let's try another addition. Something plus 8 equals 12. And what kind of a fact are we missing? A subtraction. We could write 12 subtract something equals 8. So which one of these facts would you use to find the answer? You could use any of them. I might use 12 subtract 8 to find my answer. But you can use whichever one you want. So the answer to that missing amount, did you come up with it? It's 4, exactly. And if we put 4 in each of our facts, we could see they're all correct. 8 plus 4 equals 12. 12 subtract 8 equals 4. 4 plus 8 equals 12. And 12 subtract 4 equals 8. Well done. It's time for you to have a go. I'm going to show you a bar model and some facts. I want you to tell me, is each fact true or false? Here's the bar model, and here are the facts. 4 addition questions and 4 subtraction questions. Have a think, pause here, and come back, and we'll go through which ones are true and which ones are false. Okay, let's look at them one by one. 7 plus 12 equals 19. True or false? It's true. How about 19 plus 7 equals 12? No, that's false. And the next one, 19 plus 12 equals 7. Did you choose false? That's right. And our final addition question, 12 plus 7 equals 19. Yes, it's true. Let's take a look at the subtraction questions. 12 subtract 19 equals 7. False. How about 12 subtract 7 equals 19? That's also false. But let's keep going. 19 subtract 7 equals 12. Yes, that's true. And 19 subtract 12 equals 7. Well done. That is also true. And I hope while you were doing these questions that you remembered. Addition always adds both parts. And in this question, the two parts were 7 and 12. And you also need to remember that subtraction always begins with the whole. And for this one, the whole is 19. Well done. And now we're at the end of this lesson. You can pause here and have a go at the worksheet.